started right now. So come with me. All right. Hello and welcome, everyone. It's a great Wednesday. Thanks so much for joining. So today we're going to be talking about how you can be building your own businesses, your MVPs, all those things with no code. And if you're trying to build a streaming service all the way, if you're trying to just validate your idea, you've come to the right place. So we're going to be talking about a couple different platforms I'm working with right now. And again, we're going to be answering some of your questions. So as people are flooding into the chat, just let me know where you're watching from, all that kind of good stuff. Hey, Erica, great to see you. By the way, your message on LinkedIn, send me an invoice. I do not want to buy. I do not want to have it for free. Send me it. It's a great idea. I want to buy it. So let me know. So thanks so much for everyone being here. So we're going to go through a couple questions and something I saw on Twitter, actually. So I'm bringing it up right now. Hold on. Swinging it over. And this was a question to Lacey. Shout out to Lacey. But James was asking real life examples of profitable business built on no code stacks, right? So the question is, what is no code education missing? He said that profitable businesses built on no code stacks, they're not there. Like Make Airbnb or Instagram without code works to grab attention, but it fully misses the mark to demonstrate where no code really shines, i.e. bootstrapping, seed rounds, all of those things. Rudy, thanks so much. Thanks for being here from Paris. Thanks for commenting on that other post, man. Rudy, you were here late the other night when we did that full thing. You were here until like 3 in the morning. Thanks so much for being here. Normal crew in the chat, thanks so much for being here. And remember, Periscope, guys, we're only here for a couple more weeks before they shut down Periscope in, 2 months? In March. So just keep in mind, jump over to the YouTube channel if you want to see what we're up to and all those things. And I'll drop it in the chat. So today we're going to be talking about going from idea to online business and full ideas. That's exactly right. Make money's in the house. Everyone's here today. It's good. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. So again, today we're going to be really looking at how you can be developing a structure of building a full business, a sustainable business using no-code tools and going from that. So first of all, if you're here for the first time and you're wondering what in the world is no-code tools, what does that even mean? Simply put, it's allowing you to create an application or create a online business without needing to write code out, right? So, you might see thinking about the Matrix or whatever, you're seeing all this code. You don't have to do that. You can use visual things to do what you need to get done. Okay, so that's what no code means. Excuse me. So again, today, what we're really focusing on is helping you discover what you need to do with your business and all of those things, right? So yeah, tracking live since the last time here. Yeah, it's 7:30. Wow. Okay, so late night, but you're here. Thanks so much, Rudy. So again, that's the whole thing with no code. So in the chat, as you're working on your ideas, we're here to really help you discover and peel back what's necessary. So I'll go back to the same quote and we'll talk about this, right? So real life examples of profitable businesses built on no code. Okay, what I would really dissect, and I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna screenshot that. That's a really good question. What I would really think about is first determine what kind of business you're trying to build, right? So are you in e-commerce? Are you in retail? What kind of business you're trying to create? And the reason I'm talking about that is then we can deconstruct how to create any type of business without needing to code it. Okay, so first of all, what is the industry you're trying to pursue? Or what type of business? Or what type of business are you trying to create? All right, so I would go with that first as we're discovering what no-code tool to do. Okay, so we're going to go through an example, and I'll be on the Appsumo channel in a little bit, and so we'll talk about BotStar just coming back. Karen is saying, I'm trying to build Honey, but for SaaS tools. Okay, Karen, I got you. First time live. Zep caught the Notion office hours recording a while back. Zep, first of all, thank you so much for being here. Really do appreciate it. I think I'll be on the Notion HQ again, maybe later this month or February. So thank you so much for being here. So, and Zeb asked me any questions. Thank you so much for being here. Everyone's here. Zeb. Maybe I'm saying that. So Karen is talking about, let's see. Karen is saying, I'm trying to build Honey, but for SaaS tools. Is there a no-code tool for Chrome extensions? I'm so glad that you asked that. Actually, I was just working on that this weekend. So let me bring it up. How to create Google Chrome extensions step-by-step for beginners. So I'm going to give you the short answer, and then I'm going to go through a couple things. For right now, no. The answer is no. There are 2 different platforms that say that they can build it, and I've signed up and tried to contact them, and it seems like it's an abandoned side project. I am right there with you. I was really trying to do something along those lines. So at this time, I have not found one that allows you to create a Google Chrome extension with no code, but I am working on a breakdown how you can create your own and understanding how to do it the simple way. For example, if you have if you're a fan of Appsumo, there's the Chrome extension kit, and what he does, he allows you to have the basic blocks to build out your Chrome extension. So why would that be important for you? Well, it helped me to build out a Chrome extension in like 10 minutes using this, but I also had to watch a Udemy course how to get started as well. So I think that's pretty reasonable for you to do, and I'm glad that you mentioned honey code, right? Let me read it in the chat. Karen, what did you say? Honey. Okay, so I'm going to do Chrome extension Honey. And there's actually a Udemy course, how to create it. And if you can take this course and learn the basics of that, then you can tweak it for your own needs for SaaS tools. Because you're just coding it, you're just doing a couple other things, but it's the same exact format. Did I buy this already? I think this is on my wish list or something. So, to get started with that, Karen, I would probably, am I saying that? Karen or Kieran? Karen? No problem. So what I would do is, number 1, I would look at the Appsumo Marketplace extension kit, and we're going to have them on the show, if not next week, if not this week, next week, because I have some Chrome extensions I'm trying to build, so we're going to be talking about that. So you can go and find that. It's about $15 in the Appsumo Marketplace. And then also build a Chrome extension like Honey. That's a Udemy course, and where we go. I would also, if you want to check out my Notion page, and by the way, everyone shout out to Notion. We're going to be doing a lot more with detailing how we use Notion with our business later on. But this is the breakdown of how I got started, what I used. And then also I love how Notion allows me to embed the code right here. You can just copy and paste it. So let me share that with you. Okay, copy the link. Okay, cool. Okay, good times. All right. Cool. Let me know what you think about that, but that's going to really help you build out those Chrome extensions. And when there's a no-code solution that works, I will be doing a full breakdown. So I'll keep you posted. Yeah, I'm really excited about that. Oh, that's a really good question. So Erica asks in the chat, what's a Chrome extension for? Okay, so you can imagine Chrome extensions can do a wide array of things. Think about it almost as a micro SaaS product or a micro SaaS app. You can do tons of things. So for instance, I'm using like Air Stories right here. So if anyone's familiar with like Joanna, it allows me to copy different text and have the exact source material so I can create landing pages really quickly with the right kind of copy based on targeted audiences. So the basic line is extensions can do a whole lot of everything. So let's go to the Google Chrome store, Chrome extension store, and you're going to see there are so many things. If I was trying to build out a business first and I'm trying to be super lean, I'd probably create a Google Chrome extension before I do a full software launch. You can do so many things with this thing. For example, I'm going to show you one of my favorites. So, has anyone seen Teleparty? So it allows you to watch Netflix with your friends. So you can sync up, you can do all these things. So, have you ever wanted to watch a show and then like they're like 5 seconds ahead or like 10 minutes ahead and then they're spoiling the joke? This allows you to sync. Something really simple, but Yasmin, Amin, great to see you. This is like an example of like a great, look at that, 10 million users. Are you serious? Crazy. Okay, so that's an example of like an extension. You can do tons of things. Loom has an extension. I have an extension that syncs with AliExpress with Shopify. So it's just a type of software where it can be super lean and it lives on your Google Chrome browser. Yazin? Ahmed. I think that's. I'm seeing if it's first or last name. But thank you so much for being here in the chat. So you can do tons of different things. You can have dark mode on your entire site. So this is whatever you want it to do. And it's really easy to get started. Look, honey, just like mentioned in the chat, from the UK. Thank you so much for being here. Good times. This is awesome. Great people all around the world today. I wonder if Mark's here too. I don't know what time it is in Australia. Maybe it's a little late. Probably late. So that gives you an idea. So if I was going to create a smaller business and kind of just try something out, let me show you Air's story. So I'm going to give you an example. This is from the people from Copy Hackers. Let me just show you this. They used to be on Appsumo back in the day. Shout out. So it allows you to be more productive. And if I'm looking at copy on certain pages and I just want to reference it, I can start cataloging all of those things. And I have that all as a Chrome extension. Let me bring it up. Let me log in real quick. Sign in. I think you can see my Chrome extension. So right here, okay, you see this? I can have notes. Yo, Dominic, what are you doing over there? You're on Twitch today? Okay. You got off of Periscope. That's okay. Great to see you in the chat over there on Twitch. Now, if you look at this right here, I can copy the value propositions. I can tag it. I have all this stuff. So when I want to use a Google like a sheet, no, like I use a Word document, I can just drag and drop all the content that I get. I can do this on Amazon. I can do whatever. So let me just pull this up. So as I'm doing this is an idea. So if you're thinking about where should I start, should I create a full app, should I create this MVP, think about that one feature that could change someone's life. Most likely you can do it on a web browser and do that with Amazon. I'm just reading. I can't do two things at once. You can do that using a Google browser, and that will allow you to validate an idea, and you can turn that into a full app later on. So let's just talk about this. Let's go to this item. Okay. So I'm looking at this item. I'm looking at microphones, and what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build a homepage about the best things that people are looking for to set up their own home office. Okay. So stick with me real quick. I'm going to go down and I'm going to pick something on a page real quick. Oh my goodness, how many things are here? Okay, okay. So 5 stars. Okay, global, whatever. Seems kind of shady. Only 5 stars? Hmm. Okay. That's a whole other issue. 5 stars. Sorry, no reviews? I don't know if I like that. I'm going somewhere else. I don't trust it. And Dominic, let me know what you're trying to build. I saw all of the things that you said, like your ideas, but what are you trying to build? Okay, so I'm going to go over here to the reviews. This is the same mic that I use. I have way too many things running. Let me cancel some things out. Got like tabs for days. Okay. Drop down. Oh my goodness. Okay. So right here we have the reviews. We have the description. Okay. I have Q&A. Let me go to the 4 stars because 4 stars are usually a lot more detailed why they didn't give 5 stars. Perfect. Right? That's exactly right. It's a great mic. So a great mic that sounds beautifully. I purchased it, blah, 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 right? So I have this. That's what I want to highlight. I'm going to use the Chrome extension, the error story one. I'm going to say card notes. I'm going to do docs projects. Tags, I'm going to say Amazon reviews. Okay, cool. I have that. I have that. Start highlighting. Okay, so I'm going to highlight this, right? So I've got that. When I say done, then it's going to show me what kind of, what do I want it to be? Amazon review for mics. All right, tag, save. Okay, so when I have that, now I can go over to my Google Chrome. It's Google Chrome. Yeah, I'm on Chrome. Switch over to Google Docs. I have a regular new document open. Now I'm going to go back to the Chrome extension. I'm going to go to Amazon reviews or wherever I want. Right, I could exit that out. Right here. That's great. Drop. And then right here, it shows me all of their copy, and then it gives me the source. So if I'm building out, and this is for copywriters, if I'm building out a certain landing page or I want the language that reflects directly what people are saying about the product, I can just highlight from all different sites, make sure that I have the right references, and now I'm just building out the skeleton of copy. That's a Chrome extension. That's just one of many. TubeBuddy's another one. So really, whatever you want to do, it's right there for you. So hopefully that answers your question, Erica. Let me know if it does. Okay, let me go back in the chat. What someone else said. Okay, someone else said in the chat, I'm trying to build Uber Eats. How would I get started? Okay, cool. And let me know if other people are having the same kind of questions, like they're trying to build Airbnb, Uber Eats, those kind of things, and they want to see how to begin with that. So let me know in the chat. So who's that? David? Yeah, it's kind of like Phrase, but yeah, it's specifically, it's the features that are built for copywriters that are trying to build very specific themes for their landing pages or a user experience. So yeah, it's very similar. So David was asking about Uber Eats. How would he start? Okay. If I'm trying to build Uber Eats, I would use 2 different platforms to get started. But what I would really consider is, what are you trying to build? Are you trying to build it for scale for an entire area? Or are you trying to do it for a mom and pop store, or a local restaurant that just needs delivery? The reason I bring that up is, if you're looking for just tracking and you're trying to go for orders, think about what it needs to happen with the ordering. Is it going to be picking up something like that? I'd probably go with Adalo. Like 9 times out of 10, I'd probably go with Adalo. Again, if someone says, well, I need the tracking. So do you want the tracking for your own sake? Does your audience say that, you know what, I would only pay if I had tracking of the driver? Like, talk about that. But I'd probably start with the Adalo template right there. I get another one. How about Airbnb for boats? That's a good one. Okay, for Airbnb for boats, I'd actually make it a marketplace. Well, because Airbnb is a marketplace, I'd probably use ShareTribe. I'd use ShareTribe because then you would have different accounts already for them to sign in and create listings. People can check it out. I would definitely go with that. ShareTribe, if I wanted out of the box the best marketplace platform to build on, it is slightly expensive. It starts at $99 a month, but ShareTribe, hands down, it already has all of the chat features, so the buyers and sellers can talk to each other. You can watch all of their conversations. You can approve listings. You can reject listings. It automatically does payouts once the buyers and sellers hooks up their accounts. So you as the marketplace gets the commission. You can set up all those things. No muss, no fuss. ShareTribe all day long. If I'm trying to build something and I want to still work on the marketplace and have customized experience, there is a way to do it on Bubble, but I would only suggest it to Bubble, like people that are really great at Bubble. Yeah, that's a really good question. Yeah, ShareTribe, we build marketplaces for clients all the time on Marketplace, on ShareTribe for marketplaces. The other one I would have is where is that? WhatsApp? Get on WhatsApp. This is the most confusing URL. Get.onwhatsapp.app. Oh, it kills me. So this allows you to create an online catalog and receive orders. So if someone's really trying to build something very, very quickly, I've seen people build out the same exact experience for like on Adalo with this, and this takes like less time, and it's like $10 a year. Perfect. Zep is saying, potentially silly question. No silly questions. Is it appropriate to share ideas at any time here in the chat? Is it how the session works? Yes, Zep. Oh, this is a good question let me bring this up. We had this. Okay. Yes, you can answer. Okay, this is the only thing. If you have something in the chat, everyone, that you don't want someone else to steal, DM me or email me. Because in the chat, just like last week that you saw, if people have great ideas and it's like a domain name, and some people will take the domain name if you have not bought it yet. So please, public, anything that you want other people to know, by all means, put it in the chat. If you have something that's sensitive and you don't want everyone to know, or they could possibly get it, email me or DM me on Twitter. Yeah, that's a really good question. But Zep, you're good. Put in the chat if you want. Hold up real quick. Janet's coming in. She needs the link. So I'm dropping that in right now. Really good question. No, anything, if you're fine with saying anything live, anyone can ask any question. It's not a big deal. We do have another group that's the private group that's on the Build It community that meets, but you can, no, it's all yours. Let me just drop it in the chat. Someone's trying to get in right now. Yeah, I'll DM to be safe and go public if you think it's a fit. Yeah. Zeb, email me or hit me up on Twitter. So I'm dropping my email, or just hit me up on Twitter. Okay, cool. Ahmed said, so for building an ordering app for a single restaurant, Adalo is the best. I would do that. If I was going to build a full something full for a restaurant, I would do a dollar. Now there is one other that I personally do because I want to work a little bit faster than creating a complete app. But if I want a full complete app, it's branded for my restaurant or small business, and I want to do restaurants, this is what I would go with. Now, I personally use something called BotStar, and I love chatbots because it can do so much, and I can create workflows really, really quickly in chatbots. So for me, I just do that. So for example, if you go to botstar.com and it's on Appsumo right now, you can go in and you can find something like, say for instance, pizza delivery chatbot, or I saw a restaurant chatbot too. You can go here. Let's just go with pizza delivery. I can go more details, and let's preview this bot. So right here, you can see someone can order it. It's really easy. Let's preview the bot. Get started. And then I can go through the whole user experience. Hey, guest, look, you can drop GIFs in this. Welcome to Pizza for Life. Type in your order. So I can click the button below to get started. Okay, so I can say, hey, okay. So now it's starting the sequence. I can say new order, and then I can just break down what I need. And so I would go with the Dalo if I want a full custom app experience. I want it for the place of business. If I'm going to just create a ordering system and they already have a Facebook page or a website where I can just drop it for them to have a chatbot, I would do chatbot. Up to you, though. Up to you what you're trying to build and what the customer. Another thing is too, a lot of times the clients, you've got to ask them. Like sometimes the client automatically thinks that they need to have an app. But if you're like, wait, do you just need to have people order from your shop? They're like, yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to have this sequence and this what's going to happen. Is that all right? Yes, I would love it. So a lot of times people just hear the word app and they think they need it. But you can do it the same thing, a majority of the things you're doing with a chatbot. Doing well. Let's see. Okay, cool. I just saw someone else just come in. Trey was talking about, I already have WooCommerce. So Ahmed says, I already have WooCommerce. The only thing is, you can do that. It's up to you. You can do a lot of those things with WooCommerce. I see that more with other products. I don't see it. You could use it. I just don't think it's very effective. Mainly because when I'm working on WooCommerce, I'm worried about updating it to sync with the right WordPress version. All of these things depends on if I'm. So let me just back up. Are you thinking about doing this as rendering a service, you as an agency, or are you doing it for your own restaurant or something like that? Goodfellow All Day says, how can I create a website where customers could design their own shirt that I then get a print-on-demand company to make? How can I create a website where customers could design my own shirt? That's a good question. Goodfellow All Day. And by the way, Goodfellow All Day, I don't think we've ever seen you here. So that's a really good question. Okay. Goodfellow All Day. What I would probably do is the same thing. I would probably do a chatbot or something similar, and I would have them order the type of shirt that they want. You already have this, and then you go out and go on print on demand. I'd probably use just a chatbot. Yeah. I wouldn't. Yeah. I would just keep it real simple. And then with BotStar, you can already integrate it with Zapier, so you can get a message in Slack or send you an email when you get the order. So the real question is, are you having them just order it? Are they paying for it at the same time after they order it? All of those things. But for the most part, with BotStar, you'll be able to send them a payment link for them to complete their payment anyway. And it also depends, are you doing it mainly from social media or anything like that? But for the most part, I could see it just with BotStar. Yeah, I would do that. Good question. Think I can convert nice boards into a directory? Yeah, why not? Yeah, I don't see that being a problem. Trey says, stacked up on WhatsApp. Yeah, I haven't missed anything. I've missed anything? No. Any use cases for air meat? Fresh proposal. I got you for that one. Trey saying, how would you sell on WhatsApp as a service to a client? How would you charge the client? A one-off price subscription? Yeah, I mean, okay. So anything that I would do with a SWAS. So SWAS stands for software with a service. SWAS. So what I would do is, Trey, I wouldn't tell them necessarily what platform you're using, not to be shady, but if you're offering the results, they don't care. So if you're saying, hey, what kind of restaurant, what are you doing, what are you looking for, you need to do X, I have a solution for you, and you use on WhatsApp. And on top of that, you're charging them a subscription. I would charge them per month because you're not just giving them the URL or the platform to use it for their business, but you're also maintaining it, watching if anything crashes, updates, all of those things. I would do that. I would charge them per month. And I would anchor the pricing, depends on what kind of business that you're trying to build or they're trying to build, right? So is it a restaurant? And then you're asking them, how much is this worth to you? Now, you're not trying to gouge them. I'm not saying that you're getting close to putting them out of business, but you're anchoring the price versus if you're just saying this is $1 a month. What? This is interesting. I was just wondering about, man, I was supposed to do something and talk about super chats. We do have a super chat, so you can donate. Man. Yo, Darren just donated $5. Thanks so much, man. How would you make a site where to upload the product? Tell me a little bit more. First of all, this is brand new. I just added this. So there is a chat feature where you can donate. So thank you so much. I totally forgot to mention that, and I haven't even finished my sound effects for the super chats and everything. But thanks so much, man. Tell me more details about uploading the product. People upload the product. What kind of business is it? Tell me all those things. Really good question. Trey, does that make sense with on WhatsApp? If you're gonna have this, I definitely think businesses need this, but I wouldn't worry. Okay, so people upload the product. Oh, you're trying to resell. Okay. So let me ask you this. Do you have a platform that you're trying to resell on? Like, so say for instance, if I'm looking at the marketplace, I would Share Tribe. If I'm trying to have people upload the product, depends on the type of product. Is it a digital download? Is it a physical product? But for the most part, if I'm doing that, I would probably use something like Share Tribe. I would use Share Tribe most of the time if I want it more automated. The buyers and sellers are using your platform to connect and to sell, and you're not doing it manually. If you're not at that point, there is a manual way that they have to send you stuff and you upload it. But for me, I'm trying to automate it as much as possible. Share Tribe would allow people to upload the product or service that they're trying to render. Let me know if that makes sense. Or if you need to be on a specific platform. Let's see. Yeah, Darren, just let me know. Darren, just let me know. For Trey's talking about air meat. Let's talk about that. Hold on. Yes, Trey's saying, yes, it does. I think I'll ask how much it means to them, like you said, and then set them up with a reoccurring on chip charge, then upload their catalog and maintain them. Yep, exactly right. Does that sound about right? That's exactly right. That's exactly what I would do. Keep me updated. Yeah, I would do that. I would do that. Oh yeah, and yo, Darren, thanks so much. I totally forgot about the super chat, but because you're the first one that did it, here's my email. Um, I got something for you. I totally forgot I even put that up. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Sorry for all the questions, man. This literally just popped up, and I need all of the questions. I need to get all the questions out. Yeah, no big deal, man. Let's see. Amtrust23 says, does the customer have to have WhatsApp to place an order if you use on WhatsApp? Thanks so much. No worries. Okay, so technically, no. You can have this be sent as a text message or just send them to a URL. You don't need to necessarily have it. The beauty of this is you can send it to on WhatsApp and then they get a link for Venmo or all those things, but you don't need to. It just a lot of people already have WhatsApp, and so it works really, really good with it. So, but you don't need to have it. Let me bring it up. Yeah. Okay, so like say for instance, I have like a basic sub, blah blah blah, have all this stuff, toppings, right? So I preview it. All right, so this is mobile. It's going to be mobile responsive if I switch it out. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. You see this? Can people see how it changes? It's optimized, right? So it has my business right there. It can search whatever. Has the contact information, then it has special instructions. Now, I have it order on WhatsApp, but I can still change it out in the back end. Right, so in my settings, right here, it says receive orders on WhatsApp. I can switch it to text message. Yeah, good stuff. So, yo, Darren says, I'm trying to make a gaming site where I buy the gaming systems, then mod and resell on my site. Interesting. I'm trying to make a gaming site where I buy the gaming system. Okay, so let me ask you this. So you need them to upload probably, so they're submitting things to you, and then you're deciding if you're buying it from them, and then you're going to resell it. So you probably need them to first fill out a form to give you descriptions of the type of system, all of the stats, and then you decide if you're going to contact them and then buy it from them and resell. Does that make sense? Let me know if I'm missing anything. If that's the case, I mean, you can use what I would use. A lot of people use Typeform. I would actually use Paperform because it has more native integrations. I would create a landing page, so a simple site with Paperform, and they fill out all of the information that they need. Then you contact them if you feel like it's a good fit. Now, you could do this with Google Forms. You can do this with Typeform. It doesn't matter. The reason I like Paperform is if you go with Paperform, you can have native integrations, so you can have all of your orders be auto-populated to Google Sheets to track everything. You can have Paperform send you a message in Slack. It really depends on what you're doing. So if I do this, Google Forms. So if I was just starting out and I'm testing the idea, I don't want to spend any money, or it's very minimal, I want to see if it even works, I would use Google Forms that would then integrate with Google Sheets, and it will keep track of everything, and then you can talk to them whenever you want, right? But if you want to have a little bit more leeway, or you want other things where it connects with your CRM, your customer relationship management system, or something like that, I would probably go with Paperform. Paperform is $12.50 a month. Keep this in mind, but of course, maximum upload, so people can upload more things. Google Forms should be fine with it for you. I just would want more options of what I can do. I'd probably go with Paperform. But if you're just getting started, shoot, there's nothing wrong with Google Forms. You see tons of 8-figure companies still using Google Forms. Like, it's not a big deal. And see right here, you just have sign up, first name, email. Let's see if I can just add. Can they add? Let's see about this. I'm seeing if I can just add in so they can drop images here. Oh yeah, you can make the whole site with Paperform. So right here, you see this? On Google Forms, I can file upload. So I can have them just upload a picture or whatever like that. Yeah. Yeah. Roderick Roderick says I use Ada Forms. Yeah. Any form builder, as long as it just allows you to do these things. No muss, no fuss. Yeah. And a lot of beta sites I just use Paperform sites. And then I just, embed it. Yeah. Where, yes, Naoto is here in the chat, or she would be yelling at me. Yes, I'll drop an affiliate code for it. Yes. Yes, I won't forget. I always forget that. But, I mean, you can go there right there, too. You don't have to use my affiliate code. No worries. Yo, Darren, no problem. Let me know. Keep me posted on all of those things. But, yeah, simple page for them to do that, for you to contact them. And then, again, after you do it a few times and you want to automate, just hit me up, message me in the chat, or do whatever. But yeah, that's a really cool idea. I like it. I like it a lot. And later on, let me know where you're finding people. Are you doing it in subreddit groups or just, Facebook, like the marketplace? Where is my... I'll get the Paperform. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, yo, Darren. No, you don't have to code it, my friend. This is why you're here. Awesome time. So, again, ask any questions. A lot of times you don't need to code a lot of these things, man. Do not code it unless you need to. Now, in some instances, I would suggest coding, but like things like this, you're good to go. You'll be fine. Let me drop the chat in right here for a Paperform. Oh, you're doing ads. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can, use ads all day. Definitely. That's the Paperform link. Yeah, I will show you one more. I think Paperform is going to be totally fine with it. If you're doing something with ads, you might want to think about as well later on. That's the easiest way to go. Just use Paperform. If you're going to go with ads, now that you mention it, because I know it's that path, shout out to Hello Tars back in the day. If anyone remembers this on Appsumo, this must be like 4 years ago, something like this. But if you want inspiration, I'm not saying you have to go with Hello Tars, but it's the same exact thing. If you're using ads, a lot of the conversions a lot higher when you're using chatbots or when you're engaging with them. So I would start with Paperform or a normal form, not a big deal. But if you want to know the difference of like your conversions of how much you can increase it if you're using ads and you use chatbots, I'm dropping it right here for Hello Tars. I would still use BotStar because it's a lifetime deal on Appsumo right now, and you can get a one-time price and you don't have to keep paying. But Hello Tars gives you great information and great case studies to teach you how you can use chatbots from Google Ads and other things to make more money or to convert. So check out hellotars.com. That will really help you. Good stuff. And you got my email, so hit me up. Erica says, I remember them. Do you like Hello Tars better than Mobile Monkey? All day long. All day long. I have Mobile Monkey too, but Hello Tars, been with them, rolling with them for years. Yeah. But again, if I'm on a budget, I'm checking what's on Appsumo right now. And you already know I'm doing a stream with Appsumo probably later this week, probably tomorrow, if not Friday. But I think BotStar is on there right now for $59. So if I'm trying to like start a full agency, do anything with chatbots, like it's a no-brainer. It's $59 lifetime. Yeah, $59 lifetime, and it can do almost everything Hello Tars does. I use Hello Tars for very specific reasons, but 99.99%, I would just use BotStar. Mr. Kaufman says, what would you do for a motivation app that has courses on it. What would you do for a motivation app that has courses on it? So the question I have is, are you trying to get more people to register for the course? Or are you trying to have this as like supplemental? Like you have the course and then you're building out a motivation app to keep them focused on what they need to do in the course. So I would say like, yeah, if you're going with a motivation app, is it the top of the funnel where you're getting people to take the course, or you're just trying to reinforce? Uh, Good stuff. Let's see. Mike, great to see you. Which to choose for an agency? Um, yeah. Okay. So, Mr. Kaufman. So, if we're going with top of funnel, okay. So, top of funnel. Okay. Oh, you're going for push notifications. Okay. Um. Okay. So, if I'm doing push notifications and I'm looking for a motivation app, $1 all day. If I'm going to go for a motivation app. Now, there's another thing that I might jump ahead. Darren asked me, how do I do the same thing for mobile? What do you mean? Push notifications, or tell me more about that? Oh, yeah, Mike. Glad you're liking $1. Yeah. I would probably, 9 times out of 10, I would just go with $1. Mike's talking about it, and Mr. Kaufman, top of funnel. If I'm trying to build out motivation and habits, and I'm trying to get them to be reinforced by what I'm trying to do, I would just use $1 to build that out. It has push notifications. I'm doing all that stuff. Charlie, man, everyone's coming out of the woodworks on this one. And if I miss anyone else, man, everyone's coming out of the woodworks. It's great to see you, Charlie. Yeah. So I would go with $1 with that. But this is one thing I would consider with anyone that's trying to get notifications and they're trying to just build out. Let me bring this up. Let me bring this reply, if I can spell. If I'm trying to get people on the top of funnel and think about what I'm doing, I would probably use something like True Reply. And True Reply allows me to do no code voice. I'm trying to get there. No code voice. And I would just have voice assistants, especially building habits or something like that. I would have them download this using a voice, if they're using Alexa or Google Assist. And then I would just have reminders like to build daily habits and motivation through voice. Esteban. Thank you so much. Great to see you. Yeah, let me know about that. Thanks, Charlie. That's awesome. Yeah. So anyone talking about if they want motivation or just wants that reinforcement at top of funnel, I'd probably do something with voice or push notifications with $1, that app, to then get them used to what I'm trying to do. And then I would present either a mini course or something like that. Mr. Kaufman, let me know. I think I'm saying it right, Kaufman. Let me know if that makes sense. Darren was talking about how do I do the same for mobile? That kind of depends. If you're talking about the same thing as the paper form, it's going to be mobile optimized for desktop and for mobile. So you won't have to worry. If they're doing mobile or that, awesome. Good stuff. You would just go with that, Darren. That's how you would do it. If you want the push notifications, that's the only thing where you need controls and permissions. And that's when you're going to need an app or a voice command to do it, to ask for permission on the device. But if that helps, let me know. No problem. Mr. Kaufman, thanks so much for being here. That's great. Mike, glad that you're watching the Dalo videos. Glad you're liking them. This is good stuff. Let me make sure. Trey, let me know if I missed anything else you said. I was making sure all the comments are coming through and I got everyone. This is good. Really good questions today, guys. Everyone's doing crazy good. I mean, everyone. The chat's always awesome like this, but it's awesome to see everyone. Oh, Trey, I think you were asking about AirMeet. Okay, so AirMeet is for virtual events. If I'm doing this as a SWAS, a software with a service, how would I do this? I mean, I would probably do this the same exact way as you would use on WhatsApp. I would ask a client if they, what are they trying to do? Are they trying to create a virtual meetup? Are they trying to create a virtual mixer? Don't sell the platform, sell the experience, and then offer to do that same exact rinse and repeat for them. Okay, you're trying to have a virtual mixer because you can't do anything in person right now, or it's hard to do. Okay, how many people are you trying to do this with? What does this mean to your business? How much money are you making? By the way, do you have the capacity to learn a new software, or do you need the support? Do you need help the day of service? Do you just need someone to set it up? I get all of those details and then build a package around of what they're looking for. Yeah. Someone's talking about glide filtering is slow and not responsive sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. Did I mention glide? I'm not even sure if I was talking about glide. If I did, yeah. I forgot to mention that. I'm sorry. Yeah, but I mean, I think that's that's a lot of startup, I mean, the way that glide is made, it makes sense. Makes sense. Or are you saying Adalo is sometimes slow? Oh, sure. Maybe I did mention glide. That's my bad if I did. But yeah, I mean, that's also true. Sometimes it is slow. It depends on what you're doing in your glide app. Yeah, so I really like the one-on-one speed networking. Yeah, so I mean, also too, if you're using this, who was saying this? I can't remember who was saying this in the chat. But for AirMeet, if you're trying to, maybe you're approaching the Chamber of Commerce, or you're approaching different in-person like event planners, and you're saying, I have a whole system where I can bring this totally online, because the event planner probably already has the supplies, or no, excuse me, the event planner already has the demand of having an event. They're missing the platform to do it. So I would target event planners and start making money that way. Esteban is saying, I want to build a community around my project. I have a website and a YouTube channel. I'm currently using Facebook groups for the community, but I have considered Discord. Do you have a recommendation? That's a really good question. Kind of depends on, it depends on your users, right? Because you're already using Twitch, Discord. If you're having, it depends on the behavior of your people. Discord makes a lot of sense. I've seen Discord work. It depends, your audience. I like circle.so or circle.so or tribe. So it kind of depends on what you're looking for. I don't see it being a problem with Discord as well. Kind of depends on productivity and tools. Yeah, I'd probably go with that. I like Circle. I've used Circle. A lot of people like Drew Riley from Trends.vc uses Circle. I think MakerPad uses Circle now. I'm a big fan. So it kind of depends on what you're looking for. Yeah. I'll show you Tribe. I have tried using Tribe multiple times. The user experience isn't the best. It has all of the features. Like on paper, I should be crushing it with it. Personally, I haven't seen any of my clients, students, or myself been able to really do well with it. But that's just something to keep in mind. But Circle, I would test out Circle and see what you would do. And I would even go with Circle above going with Mighty Networks. I do like Mighty Networks, but it depends on the person and what they're trying to do. And let me read this again, making sure that I understand it. Yeah, listen, I've been struggling. It's and if anyone on the other side of like that knows Bubble, I struggle with Bubble and I struggle with Tribe. If I was better at building things in Bubble, I definitely would be more of a fan. But I can just build on I can build quicker on so many other platforms than in Bubble. So every single time I've built apps in Bubble, I'm not that great at it and I don't like it. So that's where my problem is. The same way I feel about Bubble, the same way I feel about Tribe. Tribe, on paper, I should love Tribe, but I struggle. I struggle to use Tribe. But it has all of the features. So I'm like, if someone's like, I don't want to pay something, monthly or something like that, it's still a steal. I still think there's so much that can be done with Tribe. It has all of the features that I want. I haven't been great at it. I'm going to be honest with you. Esteban says accountability partners share ideas and comment on topics. Okay. I mean, see, and as you're saying all those things, I think that you would do better on something like circle.so or Tribe than doing something in Discord. Personally, I've been in Discords, but the way that you're talking about making it structured, I know some people can do it in Discord. I think it lends itself better if you do something in Circle or Tribe. Yeah. What's the pricing on Circle? Let's take a look at this thing. Ooh, $39 for beginner. Let's see what Tribe is. Listen, if it's something that is a focal point of your business, I think it's okay. No worries, man. But like just to try it out, look at the difference. Like free custom domain, theme control, widgets, 500 members. Hello, free to get started. Now I can white label at $85 a month plus API access, which isn't bad. Bulk invitation limited, moderation basic, analytics. Even to start out with Tribe, I can start out with free. I didn't even know they had a free plan. So if I'm just trying it out, Esteban, and I'm trying to be really like bootstrapped and see if your community likes it, I would do that. I'm dropping it in the chat for you. Yeah. Erica's saying I'm starting a Facebook group and try to move paying members to Tribe for a mastermind. Did that work? Let me know if that worked for you, Erica. Yeah, I don't have the money right now. Just trying. Yeah. Go with Tribe. I'm all about save your money where you can, and then, move with purpose. So Circle, I would, you can always move your audience to Circle afterwards. But if you're being real lean and seeing if they're going to use it, try out Tribe. Again, it's just, it takes a little while. It's not the most user-friendly as Circle is, but it has everything that you're looking for. You can make a killing. And even if you wanted to have a price, like if you created a landing page on Paperform that had a Stripe integration where you're charging for the membership, then you just redirect them to Tribe to sign up. I mean, you can still you can do a lot of things to keep this as a paid community if you want to tier it out. Yeah. I think I already talked about Mighty Networks. I like Mighty Networks a lot. It has the best user experience. I have seen multiple businesses try. I've only seen one that stays on Mighty Networks. I've seen tons of people try. It has the best, I'm not even joking, it has the best user experience for an app perspective, but there are a lot of shortcomings if you're trying to increase or do upsells and everything like that. So just be wary, but I'm like, if you want to look at one of the best UI UX, the best user experience in the game, check out Mighty Networks. But I've only had one successful client that stayed on Mighty Networks. If anyone cares. Let's see what else we got here. Erica says, I'm setting up the Facebook group. I should be done today. Yeah, let me know how that goes. Are you using any add-ons from Appsumo? Cool. Okay, so I think we have 2 more questions. And if anyone has any other questions before we wrap up or anything like that, let me know. Oh, Darren's talking about how do I set up Paperform. So let me know, people, if you have any questions. But I'll just, no worries. Thank you for being here. Okay, so if you're going into Paperform, it's just like any other platform. Now, when you log in, you're getting Group Collector from Appsumo. Okay. So when you log in, you're going to log in. Now, I've got a lot of stuff here, so don't be like, man, I don't have all this stuff in my account. It's a lot of stuff. So right here, I'm just going to start off. I can create a new section on the other side. I can add a space. So if I'm saying this is like, I'm going to say video game landing page for MVP, so minimal viable product. So I'm saying video games, right? So I just made my own section right here. It's alphabetical, so I'm dropping down to video games landing page MVP. Okay, so in 1 second, video game MVP, and you see how this section is blank. I can say create a form. Now right here, it walks you literally through it. It says what kind of form. I can say video game MVP. I can use template. I use templates all the time just because sometimes I get too worried, or sometimes I don't know where to begin. So this is where you can try out different templates that you can use, right? So you can just have it and use some of it, right? Because it already has like a header, it has what it has, blah, blah, blah. So you can use that, depends, or you can start from scratch, does not matter. So let's just, for the sake of like simplicity, let me just try this one. All right, I'll use that. Yeah, no big deal. I think a lot of people would benefit from this, or just knowing this. Okay, so I have this. Did I like that? Hold on 1 second. Okay, right there. Invite, I'm going to just say use. By the way, yeah, so we got a couple more minutes, guys. So in the questions down below, just let me know before we wrap up. So right here, I have all of this stuff, right? So I can, again, change out what I need to change out. I can change background colors. I can change themes. Let's change out themes, right? So you have all of this background color. Maybe that's a little bit too harsh. Maybe I want to go with like a blue. That's just an idea, right? So I can do this one. Okay, save. Back to editor. Yeah, I would do that. Yeah, private or paid invite only. I would do that. I have all this stuff. This is the great thing. You see where it says right here, add a question? I can add a question. I can be like, hey, add your pictures of your device, right? I can do that. Oh, Zeb, you sent me an email. Okay, off. Cool. And you see right here, I'm going to do image upload. Image upload is the thing you want. You save it, no muss, no fuss. You can change out all of these other things, text, emails, whatever you need, keep it basic. Once you save it, save changes, view, you're done. You have your brand new page, whatever you need. Zeb saying, dropped you an email. Please let me know when and how the best to follow up. All right, I'll email you. How often do you run these sessions? We discuss. Okay, on the next session. Zeb, let me switch back. Let me see to make sure I didn't miss what you said then. I do this, usually I do this every Wednesday, but sometimes I come on other days like Sundays, but I do this every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Zeb, let me go back or drop it in what you said earlier. I'm sorry I missed your comment. Yeah, Zeb, put it in the comments for a second, if you don't mind. Or did you say was that the question you wanted me to email to see if it's safe to answer? Hold on. Yeah, Darren, let me know if that makes sense. Okay, cool. Yeah. Let me see about this. Okay, I'm reading it right now. Let me see about this. Yeah, as I'm just doing this real quick, everyone ask some questions before we wrap up. Let's see. Am I a freelancer? So I own my own agency, and so we pick up projects. So I have my project manager manage and do those things. So I used to be a freelancer, but we still accept projects, but we usually work with startups or things like that. But yeah, if you want that, we always do consulting calls. But now I just mainly just stream and build things like this. But yeah, the we do have an agency side of the house. Okay, cool. Okay, Zeb, I just read your email. Um, okay, can I talk about it in generalities, or you know what? Let me put it this way. It's very doable what you're asking. Um, let me know if you want me to talk about in generality or just email you back the same thing. So let me talk about this real quick, and then I'll end. Oh, what are your thoughts on compared to Group Pro? So you're looking at Group Collector. Okay. So I've got two questions on Appsumo and products, and then we're going to talk about one product idea, and then we'll wrap it up. Okay, so first of all, we're going to go into Appsumo, and I'm doing a full session in Appsumo um, probably tomorrow or Friday. So that's going to be the full Appsumo review. Erica, you're asking for Group Collector compared to Pro. Is it called Group Pro? Group Collector. Group Collector. Okay. Okay, so you're looking at the difference between Group Collector and Group Pro. Okay, so this goes back to every single thing that we talk about. I want to know what you need as a user and what your clients need. Okay, so if I'm going to go with Group Collector, are you looking to collect information as they join your group so then you can have integrations and add them to your CRM? Something like that. What exact features do you want? I like this because it says approve unlimited Facebook members, connect unlimited Facebook groups. That is a huge plus. So that means I can manage multiple brands myself and other ones. So you can offer this as a service. Auto approve new Facebook members based on different criteria in one click. Yes, please. Custom audience approved, lifetime software, create Facebook funnels and automate new members in lead collection. And I think it allows you, yeah, it has, oh my goodness. Yeah, so now you can collect it and then send it to your CRM. The only thing is, integrate with email marketing software directly. I would check to find out what exact software they integrate with, Erica. Yeah, I like it. Before you buy it, I would just make sure. Because this one right here, it says directly to ConvertKit, ClickFunnels, and everything. So it's telling me that it does it. I would just verify that the other one that works with the software that you want. This one, send welcome emails. So again, I would just compare the exact features that you want to make sure that which one would be better for you. They seem really similar to me. So what I would do is just verify the exact things that you need in the feature. Even though this page looks a little bit gimmicky, if it can do what you're looking for, I don't really care. Yeah. So Erica, write down your list of the exact things that you want. Yeah. Hopefully that helps. Erica, let me know if that helps. Okay, so let's talk about generalities and when you're building different types of apps and everything like this. So the first question that I would have, and this goes for everyone, but Zeb, I would write this down. First of all, are you doing this? Are you bootstrapping this? Are you looking to get VC money, VC funding based on your idea? And then also, do you already have users or are you needing to find users? Are you connected to users because you're interested in that demographic? Are you going to pay for users? Kind of like Darren was talking about, he's going to do ads, all of those things. Okay, well, to me, I'm like, that's great. Okay, well, it's a direct line for you already know what you need and all of those things, right? How are you getting your users? What are you trying to do? Do you already have a group and now they're saying we want this and that's why you're building it? The second thing is I would look at, okay, find users, pay for users. Okay. So the thing is, I would go really, really lean. I wouldn't build an app. I wouldn't build anything. I would build a landing page to find out if this is what they're looking for. And also, what other things in the market have they tried that didn't work, and find out why. Now, just like how we looked at Amazon, I would look at competitors and then look at the 4-star reviews, because they're the most honest, because and like we just looked at the Yeti, right? The Blue Yeti. They got 4 stars, but did you see it was 3 paragraphs of what people liked or what they didn't like? Doing that is allowing you to find the right kind of landing page. I'm just going to show you an example of one of the best landing pages. This is for a streaming service, but this could be really big for you to think about. This is from Crunchyroll. Okay, now why are we talking about Crunchyroll? Crunchyroll is for anime fans, all those things. Yes, it's huge. You've got to find out why they didn't try it. You need to find out the 3 competitors, all of those things. So I'm going to show you 2 areas where you can really see that they understand their audience and what you need to follow up on, right? So Crunchyroll is for anime fans, but if you look at it, these 4 things, they're saying watch new episodes 1 hour after they air in Japan. They know their audience so well that they're looking at fanatics that look at anime bootlegged already. And the reason that you should be on Crunchyroll is within an hour it drops in Japan, you'll have it here, right? Also, read hundreds of chapters across dozens of manga titles. So they already know if you're watching anime for the most part, you also enjoy manga. So they're adding the experience. They know their customer right here on this landing page, and it's obvious from the jump. So for your landing page, if you're going to be doing that for your users, you need to figure out from the jump what they have tried, what are they looking for, what's their aspirations for them to sign up for your app or your service. Okay, you have to be that clear. So with your landing page, think about what landing page, think about other companies, what have they used, all of those things. Le Juice God, what's up? Good to see you. We got second shift going on here. Thanks so much for being here. Yeah, I use the bootleg site for anime, and I agree with your feedback. Yes, exactly. So no worries, Zeb. So think about that. You've got to know your audience so well when you're putting together that landing page. So find out the reviews for your competitors, and if it's a software, if it's something like that, and you're like, but how would I compare other software? If you want to see the best in the business, look at Podia and how they compare their software to Teachable, Thinkific, and everything like that. So I'm going to be pulling up their comparative pages, because they're probably one of the best in the game that understood what other people were using and then going from there. So let's see about this. Features. Look at this. Compare to Kajabi, Teachable, Thinkific, ClickFunnels. So let's just look at this real quick. We're going to look at the difference between Kajabi and Teachable and look at how they change the language. Le Juice God, what are you up to today? Okay. So let's take a look. It says Teachable Alternative. Your search for a Teachable Alternative is finally over. No technical headaches, no waiting for support, just a beautiful all-in-one platform you can rely on for your business. So it's really specific, right? So why Amanda switched to Podia? All of those things, and then a breakdown. Look at the difference of language on Kajabi. Let's see. Kajabi alternative that actually is affordable. Right? Yeah. Esteban Podia got me on that page, right? So look at this. Actually affordable. So look, they're playing. They know at what's going on. So look at this. Simple setup, beautiful design, all in one platform for your beautiful at a fraction of the price. So think about as you're trying to build that other landing page or that your target demographic, you need to know the language of what they've been trying and make sure that yours is better or why your alternative should be there. Esteban, I've been doing this for a little while, man. And I love this stuff, man. I love software. I love all this stuff. And if anyone, yeah, I love just getting different software and testing it out and onboarding. So thanks, man. Appreciate it. So hopefully that helps. Zeb, hopefully that helps, man. All right. So again, remember, this was just our normal Wednesday session. I'm going to do a full session about Google Chrome extension and Appsumo. I think I might be streaming on my regular, channel that you're watching now, but I think I'll be on the Appsumo channel probably tomorrow. Depends if we can get it done. But let me know. There's going to be another. I think I'm dropping another video tomorrow, Adalo versus Softer.io. I think that's going to be tomorrow. But let me know what's going on. I think Erica said I'm really leaning towards group collector for myself for a SWAS. Yeah, take it home. Take it home, girl. That's what you need. So, again, ask me questions, send me emails, all of those things. Remember, what was it? Yo, Darren, are you still here? Let me switch out. Yo, Darren, make sure if you have any questions, message me, all those things. Again, if anyone's working on a startup, they're looking for whatever, that's why I do consulting mainly. And then, of course, we have the agency side on the house too. So email me, all of that kind of stuff. It's been great. It was a great Wednesday. Thanks for everyone being here. I got to give everyone a round of applause for you making this happen. Again, thank you so much for taking the time, watching this afternoon, being here. If you need anything, message me, email me, talk to me about what you need help with, and I will see you next time on Build With Me.